Giant husk-like leaves wrap around Mexico's pavilion. The curved panels celebrate the country's most ancient and popular grain, maize. Architect Francisco Lopez Guerra designed a 21,000 square feet pavilion.
The basic concept was taken from Mexico's rich culture, and we took the idea of the maize, which is the biggest contribution Mexico has given to the world. It's our way of coming to the expo on food with the richness of our diversity.
While Guerra lures visitors with millennia of history, other architects use interactivity. For Brazil, this becomes a giant net suspended in midair, beckoning visitors to bounce into their indoor pavilion. Underneath, small gardens feature some of Brazil's top products, such as coffee and tropical fruits.
As a way of attracting people here, by using the net, we're creating a permeability of the pavilion. We didn't want a pavilion with a long line with people struggling to enter, but rather a pavilion with huge permeability where people can have fun coming here.
Of the 145 countries represented at the Milan Expo, only about a third, 54 countries, invested in their own pavilion. Switzerland spent more than $25 million. Their main attraction is two central towers filled with the country's top food products. 96,000 liters of water, 2,500 sticks of coffee, 840,000 dried apple rings, and 2 million cubes of salt are free for the taking.
In the center of the Swiss pavilion are the towers. I designed them so that the towers shrink as visitors take the food. It all depends on how much they take. If they take a lot, it will be empty. And that shows how important people's behavior is.
The United Arab Emirates is taking recycling one step further. After the expo, the entire pavilion will have a second life as a cultural center in Masdar City. Sustainability is one of the key themes of the Milan Expo, and there is much more of a tendency now to think about what happens to the pavilions after the main event has finished.
More and more people are looking at reusing the materials and actually already in the beginning of the design thinking of how can this be taken apart, be brought somewhere else and become another building which has a much longer lifespan and therefore a much lower impact on the environment.
Beyond using sustainable materials, all pavilions are required to build half of their lot outdoors and ensure it can be easily removed after the expo. Expo Milano 2015 runs from May 1st to October 31st. Fei, CCTV.